This National Guardsman here with a military high and tight cut. We really cut it super close, faded in, a ball fade at the bottom. I was well pleased with this cut. I want to go back and show you a clip of it. Real nice guy from over around Florence. Actually taking that razor and shaving right at the bottom. You get a super ball fade at the bottom. Nice looking haircut. This camera makes it look, video and the actual computer makes it look dark, but actually really faded nicely. It's a little bit darker, his hair is in this video than the other. So it is super faded, so it really turned out really nice. So I was well pleased with it. And I wanted to make sure I got this one on this probably you'd call it a collage of haircuts I'm doing. Picking out some of my better looking cuts. This haircut's turning out pretty good today. Actually going back and looking at the footage of this cut, kind of a bob cut, forward, kind of a stacked up look, kind of a bobbish look. She really enjoyed this cut, really liked it time we finished with it. I have to admit it was really an improvement on her hair, and kind of say a little bit about it. I want to show a little bit of this footage in this documentary we're doing on the cuts. We're drying this other side, getting ready for that. This is one of the cuts, the Wibbage cuts we did. It really turned out good. I'm well pleased with this style here. Layered it right on down with the two at the bottom, and just a real pretty look, real pretty lady. So kind of see the style there. Scissor cut on top, faded in on the sides. I really did this cut years ago, a little more than lately, but this cut looks so good on her. I was so well pleased with it. I want to make sure I got it on this little documentary here of these cuts. So see, we angled it down there pretty sharp. The two on the sides and the bottom where I put my finger at now, so you can see that. So, turned out really nice. Good looking haircut. This girl had a head full of hair, a long look, cutting it off there, and took a lot for her to get that cut. I mean, she just so long. She said to decided to go ahead and get it cut some. It was just so much to handle for her. So being able to dry it and make it feasible to go to school every day, and she's getting ready to go off to college. Almost looks like she should be a model. So tall. Real beautiful girl. Just a one length hairstyle. I hear him doing a long layered cut on this young lady. This is a layered look we're doing all over. Thing turned out real nice that day. Really nice. I know at one time I did up to 18 perms in 1 week once when I did perms a lot. Made a little more money back in those days probably, but I really enjoy what I'm doing better now, just cutting hair. I let my sister take care of most of the perms. I never really liked it that much, but I was real good at it because I had to make a living, and that's one reason I did that. But I'd rather just cut hair, so I'm just showing her a little bit here what I'm doing to her hair. Just she said not quite that much, I think is what she said there. So let's take it up. We're getting those ends off of that cut, so it's turned out pretty decent. Pretty decent. Go down here a little further and show you the finished results of it. It's pretty young lady was getting her hair, showing the combing through it and seeing she really liked it afterwards. Just never really know about this. Well, I think she liked it. Real pretty girl. So haircut looked real good. It's kind of hard for somebody to look right into the camera, but I think she really enjoyed the cut. That's her and her boyfriend, fiance, getting ready to get married. They got a little sugar, so I was real interested. It's my little Grant getting a cut at the house. Just a little buzz top cut and forward cut in the front. Pull down cut with the shears. Actually about a 2 on the side, I think. Maybe down to 1 at the bottom, I'm not sure. Anyway, he was cutting up with the camera in the mirror, cutting up just a little bit. He tickles me just a little. He don't care about eating. He's a little skinny thing. He didn't take after his daddy on that now. Well, here we go. There you go, boy. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. Yeah. I didn't have everything I needed down there at the house to cut that cut with. Old pair of clippers. Things turned out good. This little guy's going to Bible college. Your little gentleman's type cut. Falling back down with different blades. Falling down with a 3 right here now. 1/2 inch blade. Now I'm going to go back to my final touches. Trim with the comb over clipper technique. A lot of people really like this little cut we did. It was real simple, real easy. I think it upset some of the people on YouTube to see a barber be able to use scissors too. I don't know, but I've always used them because that's what I did to start with. You know? Yes, sir. That's about all I did to start with. Didn't use clipper. Didn't know what a clipper was to start with for 35 years ago, 4 years ago when I started. I didn't know what a clipper was really. We just didn't use them. It was the point where clippers had gone out of style. If you went to barber school, you weren't going to make a living. Later on, I changed to barber. I got more into using clippers, doing the shortcuts and everything. Changed over to master barber when I took the exam, and haven't looked back since. I've enjoyed it. I was able to take and train 4 different ones. I think they got their license under me because South Carolina lets us have a program to train people in the shop, and I had several more that never got their license, but did take their training, so it was good. Helped them. Wasn't had a chance to go any other way besides me helping them, training them. Which I haven't taken anybody in 2 or 3 years. I probably won't take anybody anytime soon to train because it kind of interrupts you just a little bit when you're trying to do business. It hurts business just a little bit because you're trying to stop and take care of the people and train them, help to train them. You can see what we're doing here. Just keep working and finagling with it until we get it right. This guy's hair really turned out well. I want you to master barbers could do perms, everything. So. See a little bit of this one, Okay. This cut here, I'm well pleased with it. It turned out really nice. Of course, Jesus Christ could get a haircut on the internet, and they'd have something to say against it. I mean, so I had a lot more people liking the looks of this cut than didn't like it. I had a lot of visits. I think this is my most well-received video on the net. I think it turned out really nice. I'm well pleased with it. Something different, something unique. If you put a tuxedo on with this haircut, it's noticed. That's what you need to do, is dress up when you got a haircut like that. You need to go somewhere. If I had some hair, I'd have me a haircut like that. Maybe some when I was younger, at least. Not being 53 years old, I don't think I would, but I kind of like the looks of that cut. Anyway, that's my video that's had my top. I think I had 80-something thousand people look at this video. I think it was. I'm not for sure. Got to go back and look at it. But it's well received. Like I say, some negative comments, but mostly good comments. I don't know. I just want you to get a glimpse of this cut again. This guy's getting a flat top cut. Skinning it down on the sides. And I want you to be able to see a little bit of this cut. We went extremely short with this cut before it was over with, but see some of the technique I use on the flat top. This is the brother of the little guy that I've had had so many visits. This flat top that I did, it was really shaved on the side. It's this guy's brother, and he wanted to come get his cut the same way. So we're working on it, about to get it here. So flat top look. This is a song I wrote about 21 or 2 years ago. Blessed Holy Spirit, fill me with your love. Inspired by God. I thought I'd share it with you. Fill me with your love. Tyler's hair here.
Soften these bangs just a little bit.
Doing the forward cut. It was pretty long when he got in here that day. Texturizing the bangs there just slightly.
Well, I'm professional. Pulling the keys off my side on. Oh, yeah. Let's texturize this, soften this up a little bit. I think they call this Dyson.
Pretty good looking little cut.
You can see you cutting right there. Just walk through there. Yep. Ended up cutting about 15 heads a day, or 16. I think it was 16 heads I cut the day before 3 o'clock. So about 2:30 I was finished. So about what was going on there. A lot of days on Saturdays I get 20 heads before 3 o'clock. We didn't have to cut straight through from 8 o'clock to 3 to cut that many heads. So. To it. Okay. I'm gonna go to the house, go to sleep in a few minutes probably, as usual. Reckon I'm gonna get to bed, old man, and go to sleep anytime now.
You might wake up with a new hairstyle.
Yeah, wake up with a mohawk or something.
Yeah.
I'm still looking right on a 53-year-old man. I had to go a few minutes ago and cut one of my friends, a barber from Florence, South Carolina, that moved here, married a lady. And he's got down with his hip, and I had to go cut his hair right quick. So I came back by, and Dolly wasn't busy right then, so I said, go ahead and cut mine a little bit. Right here, perfectionist now. Got to be a little bit compulsive. A disorder in this thing, goodness. It really do good. Energy almost got to be extra.
weird about it. And this flat top's the one that had like 90-something thousand visits, I think. 80-something or 90-something thousand visits.
Let's look what we did.
He's a little autistic guy. He's just graduated from high school, and he really loves a flat top haircut. So that's what we're looking at now.
Okay. Somebody said it wasn't square enough, so I reckon I had to show them what I could do. I ain't been doing this for 33 years, 32 years for no reason.
There I am bragging.
A little bit about it.
Thing turned out
I didn't
pretty
do it
good.
in 5 minutes, folks. It took me about 30-some minutes probably to do it. But thing looks right.